How we doing today?
Everything.
We good? Alright,
Yeah, we're good.
good. Like to hear. Right?
Oh, I can't see the chat like this.
Yeah, you have to turn it around the other way. You have to turn it around the other way. There we go.
That's better.
I got a good phone, so I can do that. You understand? I got a good phone. I either got a iPhone 15 iPro, the best one
First.
or I got a this one. My current phone right now that you're watching Waffle is a Samsung S25 Galaxy Ultra, and I honestly think this is the best phone on the market. I really think that Apple's got a lot of catching up to do to get up to this phone, because this phone gives me a S Pen. This phone gives me a lot. But, you know, it is what it is. So, today I thought I'd talk a little bit about what you guys want me to talk about. So, even though I'm driving, I got someone over here on the phone. And what does the chat actually want me to talk about? So I'm driving back and I'm thinking, you know what? Instead of just driving back and just, listening to podcasts, why don't I make a podcast myself? Because unlike everyone else out there, let me tell you something. I can talk for hours. And I got substance. Most people don't actually have substance. Like most of these streamers, especially if they're like women, all they're going to do is show you a big rack. That's literally all they do. Let's turn on the light. That's literally all they do. They basically show you a big rack. Now, you know what? I always tell women this.
No, that makes it.
What's up?
The light makes it worse.
Oh, what makes it worse? It's right, it lights off. It is what it is. So if I'm constantly turning around, it's because I'm actually driving. I'm actually multitasking. See, that's talent. Most people can't chew gum and talk at the same time. I'm driving, podcasting, and talking at the same time. Not bad, huh? Anyways, what does the chat actually want to talk about besides giving me birthdays? And by the way, I won't be able to read off the birthdays.
When do I start a business?
When you start a business, what's your birthday? And, this is not how this works. Oh, everyone should start a business in 2025. No! Not everyone should start a business in 2025. If you're a snake, if you're an ox, if you're a rooster, numerology-wise, if you're in an 8-year cycle, a 28, if you have other things going around, hell yeah, go for business. But if you're in a 7-year cycle, if you're a pig and a rat, no, hell no, you should start no business this year. See, this is not a suit size. This is not a dress size. One size fit all. This is not how this works. We have to basically tailor it to your energy. So it might be good for someone to open a business this year, but not necessarily you. Get it?
Lifepath wants to know how to live a meaningful life and raise kids and not turn like shit heads.
Well, don't put looks above all else. I've seen, if you're a man and you're a 9 and you got a big bag, 99% of the time, you're going to have yourself a dime piece who's ran through, or, you're going to find someone who doesn't love you, but she's going to be extremely attractive. See, the thing is, when you start having kids, you put other people above yourself, or at least you should.
Yeah.
When you have kids, you're actually supposed to put them above you, and that helps you grow as a person, because you put other people above yourself. That's one of the biggest problems with society today. Young men used to have kids in their 20s. In their 20s. That made them grow up quicker. And now you have a whole bunch of betas who are playing video games all day, and they do not have a family. Hell, if you're someone in Miami, you don't have a kid, you have a dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You should see all these people having strollers, they have dogs. Shit's wild. Shit's absolutely fucking wild. But when you have kids at a young age, it helps you mature a lot quicker. Helps you grow quicker when it comes down to basically you putting others above yourself. Now, if you haven't had kids, if you don't have a relationship, some people can still put others above themselves, but it's much more difficult. It really is. I don't understand how this is even something controversial. Because I know a lot of you guys are like, oh my God, or God forbid someone clip this up on IG, the feminists will go wild. But I'm just telling you the truth. Honestly, the truth that no one else it will tell you. You want to know another truth? I need more likes.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, that's another truth. I need more likes because I need my videos to start going up a lot higher. I mean, listen, this ain't bad. I appreciate the people in here, but if you're in here watching, give me some likes so I can get the content up.
What's my lucky number? G10261989.
1026
1989.
1989.
What's my
Your lucky number is 19, but I don't really like that as a lucky number. So what date is she born?
26.
Yeah, so I would go with 26. I don't really like 19 as a lucky number. I don't like that one. So if you have a 19, I refer you to go to the day you're born, which will be the 26th.
Talk about Tesla and stocks.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I told you guys. I told you guys over and over 2024. Short Tesla when the year of the snake starts. Now, if you look at Tesla's chart, you'll notice nothing really happened when January hit. Nothing really moved. But once January 29th hit, everything went to hell. And again, this is the difference between me and everyone else. Everyone else wants to seem like they know what they're talking about. I actually do. That was probably the call of the year. Shorting Tesla was the call of the year, and I gave it to you guys that for free. I literally gave you that, guys, for free. So, again, what do you want me to tell you? It'll tell you Elon Musk is a pig? And I knew he was going to have a bad 2025? Of course I did. And here's the thing, it's going to get worse and worse. I think Tesla's down 3% in the pre-market right now. They're almost below 200 a share. They were literally almost at 500 a share in December. I told you what was going to happen. Elon is getting humbled. Elon is getting... See, and this is how the humbling starts, because I've noticed this trend. Right before people's enemy year, they're looking good. Everything looking like they're going to take over the fucking world. They're on fucking Mount Rushmore. Think about what Elon did. Help Trump become president. Gets in power in a backdoor type of way. He only spent $275 million helping Trump get elected. His stock went up like $150 billion. So he looked really smart. It looked like he was on top of the world. But see, that's the difference between me and everyone else. I knew enemy year was coming. I knew enemy year was coming. And because I knew that, I don't need to know stock charts. Not that I don't know them. I don't need to know what conventional people look at. I need to know that the guy who owns Tesla is Elon Musk, and he's a pig, and he's going to get his ass whooped. And guess what, guys? I was dead on.
When was the first $100 bill printed, and does that affect poor people?
I mean, listen, I would be looking at the guy who's on the $100 bill. Right. His name is Benjamin Franklin. And Benjamin Franklin is born, I believe he's born either on the 17th or 26th. It's one of the two. Probably the 17th. Yeah, it's the 17th. And it's very interesting because if you look at the two biggest currencies in the world, it's the American dollar by far, and number two is the Chinese renminbi, yen, whatever you want to call it. And the guy on the Chinese money is Chairman Mao. And Chairman Mao is born on the 26th, and he's a Capricorn. And the guy in the American 100 is Benjamin Franklin, and he's born on the 17th, and he's also a Capricorn. So the two biggest currencies in the world both have Capricorns on it. Not only that, they both have 8 energy, and 8's the number of money. You have to be a blind person not to see this, because even Stevie Wonder, whatever the hell his name is, can see it by now. Numerology and astrology is real. But going back to your original question, the $100 bill probably won't be as good for dragons as it will for other signs, because Benjamin Franklin's a dog. And if you want to go to Chinese currency, Chairman Mao is born in the snake year. So it's probably not going to be the most advantageous for pigs. You know, the interesting thing about China, I want you to think about this. China was founded in 1949 in the year of the ox. The CCP was founded 1921, the year of the rooster. Rooster knocks her friends. Oh man, will you look at this traffic? Turn this shit around. Let them see the shit. What time is it? 9 o'clock? You still got this shit on the road. Turn it back around. Whatever. It's not as bad as during the daytime, but god damn, Miami. God damn, 305. Always fucking pissing me off. I mean, I shouldn't be seeing this at night, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Turn us around one more time. This is ridiculous for 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night for this type of traffic to be going on. Like, what the fuck? Now, this is the type of stuff that really gets me pissed off. Fucking traffic. Like, what? Okay. I'm settling down. I'm settling down.
Someone's asking, what about the lucky number 13?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Just get the ebook, guys. It's pinned up. You don't have to ask about every question, every lucky number. Okay, yep. Someone did oh, thanks for the $2 donation.
Listen, if you guys want me to do a live in-depth reading, it's 98. You gotta doubt 98 or above. Now, I'll also say this: if you want a reading with the GG33 person I trained, go to gg33readings.com, gg33readings.com, and for $233, again 2338, you'll get a great reading by someone I personally trained. If you want one by me, Gary the Numbers Guy with 2 R's, and again, you can go there and you can sign up a reading with me, and we go through it for about 45 minutes.
That's on gg33classes.com?
Yeah, that's on that one too. Okay. gg33classes.com, Gary Grinberg, I'm sorry, GaryTheNumbersGuy.com, Gary with 2 R's. Someone took the one with 1 R from me and was trying to sell it back to me. Oh, wow. Yeah, these people are ruthless, man.
That's crazy.
These people are
Is that why you changed your name to 2 R's?
Yeah, well, no, not really, but it is what it is. Anyways, going back to China. So the CCP 1921 rooster, and Ox was founded, the Chinese Communist, I'm sorry, the Chinese government was founded in 1949, the CCP 1921. 1921 is a rooster year. The ox year is 1949. So who's the best friend of the ox and the rooster? The snake. Who started the Chinese Communist Party? Chairman Mao. Who was the first president of China? Chairman Mao. Come on, guys. It's right there. It's literally right there. So what does that tell you? So Chairman Mao started the CCP and the Chinese, basically Communist Party and the country itself, its government. So he was born in the year of the snake, and who's in power now? Who is the most powerful Chinese leader since Mao? Xi Jinping.
Yes.
And Xi Jinping it was born 1953, year of the snake. So a snake takes back the power that the snake let go after he died. You guys see how this works? And again, snakes are very interesting when they're in positions of power. Let me try to close this because this might be getting loud. Yeah.
Chat, do you hear the wind or no?
They might hear it. They might hear it, but I turn it off anyway. So, yeah, like you know, I like rolling with the moon roof. I like rolling with the sun and with the windows down. It is what it is. And again, my new podcast starts this Thursday with Walter Weeks of Fresh and Fit and Dom Lucra of X, Twitter. These are some of the biggest names out there, and you're going to have them as co-hosts to me, and the show is going to be off the charts. And if you guys are watching this, I need more likes. Need more likes. Need this thing to go up in the algorithm. This is just how it works. I hate asking. I never beg for money, but I do beg for likes because I'm on this damn thing called YouTube. I guess we're all begging for something.
Who should a 33 date?
Look up George W. Bush. George W. Bush, born 7/6, 1946. 33, born in the year of the dog. He married a horse, Laura Bush. And, you're going to get off here. And, I believe Laura Bush is a horse, but she's also an 8. You know, and he wanted to be in a position of power, so that helped him out. She's a Scorpio, he's a Cancer, that's always a good mix. But interesting thing about George, even with all his power, with who his daddy was, as the guy who was running the CIA at the time, a guy who was involved in JFK. You know what? Mr. George W. Bush caught a DUI case in 1976. 1976 is the year of the dragon, and he is a dog. And that didn't turn out too well. As a matter of fact, when he won the presidency in 2020, in 2000 in controversial style, I knew that would be a bad presidency, and it was. 9/11 right on his watch. The Great Recession. Some of you guys may not remember the Great Recession. I remember that thing. It was rough, man. People just did not have any money whatsoever. It is what it is.
Wait, Brendan Lee, why did you not put your birthday if you donate $9.99?
Yo, dude, if you're gonna donate,
$99.
you gotta give me a birthday. I'm not psychic here, bro. I appreciate the donation and everything, but I'm not gonna be one here with the crystal ball. But I will say this: that would probably be impressive if I have the crystal ball while I was driving. That would be impressive, man. I would actually watch that.
The Q app says Benjamin Franklin is a rooster.
If the Q app says Benjamin Franklin is a rooster, then go with the Q app. I thought he was a dog, but if the Q app says he was a rooster, then he's a rooster. That's why we have a Q app. Q app's not going to make mistakes. I am. So if I think the Dower is a rooster. I'm pretty sure Benjamin Franklin is a dog. Can you look that up really quick? See if Benjamin Franklin.
So did he look up the dollar?
I think he might have looked up the Dower, because I think the Dower is actually a rooster. Yeah, see, no, don't look on the app. Just look.
I'm gonna
look on Wikipedia. I know he's January 17th. I don't know what year.
So 1706.
1706. 1706. That would make 30.
Chinese Zodiac.
Yeah, look it up real quick.
Days. The first day of dog was February 13th, 1706.
So is that a dog?
No, so he's a rooster.
Yeah, he's a rooster. So there you go. So the app was right and Gary the numbers guy was wrong. But remember, that's the app I built. I didn't actually build it. People built it for me. But it's based off my knowledge 100%.
Imagine trying to remember every single
dude, I can't remember
year
everything.
When the lunar calendar changes every time.
Insane.
Every year it changes.
Insane. There's almost no freaking way. There's no way to remember that. But it made sense that you said he was a rooster, because that's the sign before the dog. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay, so
what's this
guy's name? I just want to make sure this guy this Brandon Lee guy. Hey, put your shit in the chat so we can just do a reading for you, bro.
Maybe he just wanted to donate.
I'm just saying, just so you can have the
option.
It
is what it is.
Anyway.
Anyways, guys, I got a wide variety of guests lined up. I got a lot of show for you guys, man. It's about to be fun. We're about to do stuff that's never been done on podcasting. With numerology, astrology, with girls. Listen, guys, I'm going to have a line of girls for you on a podcast. And one's going to be an Aries, one's going to be a Libra, all 12 signs. And I'm going to start breaking them down like never before. I see something came
7/8/1991.
7/8/1991, a double 8 Lifepath.
Got 3 gold members readings. Gary dropped some numbers, knowledge, big G. Pray muscle emoji.
Okay. Well, if you got 3 readings from GG3 members, you're probably going to know a lot more than I'm going to reveal on here. But it's obvious you're not just a double 8. You're set for life when it comes for money. You're good, bro. You're good. It's real simple. When it comes down to you, you're a goat. So you got to be around goats. Drive a Porsche. Even though I hate Tesla, that might be the car for you. When it comes down to it, New Jersey's a goat state. Maybe you want to have a residence there. Maybe you want to open a business there. Maybe you want to open an LLC there. Maybe it's not the most advantageous tax-wise, but it will be for your energy. So you could open a shell corporation there. There's a lot of things to do, but you have to understand one thing above all else: karma. Karma is going to dictate your bag more than anything else, my friend.
Oh, here's Brandon Lee.
Hold on. Let me finish this guy. Karma's going to dictate your birthday more than anything else. And honestly, if I were you, and I'm just saying, if I were you, I'd enjoy my life. I'd get rid of the stress, because sometimes it's not the length, it's the quality. And you can have a very, very good quality of life but I don't think you're going to live a good, ripe old age. It is what it is. I'm trying to tell you to enjoy yourself. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, Brandon Lee is 4/26/1995.
4/26/1995. Well, it's back to back. Back to back. We got the same energy there. I'll now explain in a second. 1995. Listen. The main thing I can tell you about yourself is this is your enemy year. You see what happened to Musk. He lost $200 billion in a month. Now, most people would probably go over that, but he's got like a lot more money than that, so it really doesn't matter to him. You know, 1 billion is enough for anybody. He still had like about another 200 billion left. But for most people, this is not the time to expand. This is not the time to open new businesses. This is not the time to have a child. This is not the time for any of that. So if I were you, the best advice I can give you is lay low. And I know you're about that bag. You're born on the 26th. 26 is all about that money. But I have to tell you, this ain't the year for you. And if you're born 2007, 1995, 1983, or 71 like Musk, I'm going to give you all the same advice. The best thing for you to do is lay low this year. And I know that sucks. Because I had to do it in my enemy year. I know it sucks. But it's better to have a boring year than a bad year. It really is. So that's my advice for you. You're a 9 life path. You have an addictive personality. Watch out for them women. Watch out for them drugs. Other than that, you're very intelligent. Extremely intelligent. And you use that intelligence to get money. Just not this year, brother. All right, let's go to the next one.
Third 8 in a row, 8/18/1989.
8/18/1989?
Yep.
From pig to snake.
Yep.
And we have another 8.
Another 8.
You guys notice, if you guys been watching my chats, it's the 8s they're usually donating?
Yep.
Because they have money. This is simple. You know, it's like 5 life paths. 5 life paths are very attractive. And they also love to travel. Oh, so a lot of immigrants tend to be attractive? Duh! This isn't rocket science. So people 8s have money. They spend it. What's this guy's birthday again?
8/18/1989.
1989. Snake year. I'm going to tell you the exact opposite I told that guy. I told that guy to lay low because he's in his enemy year. But this is the thing that separates the great leaders in life from the people you never hear of, who had the same amount of charisma, same amount of intelligence, but they did things at the wrong time. You should do the exact opposite of 95. You should go hard this year. You should, if you want to open a business, you should do it. But see, this is where the numerology comes in. Because right now, Mr. 818, you're still in a 7-year cycle. And it doesn't matter that you're in a snake year. Numerology supersedes astrology. And since you're in a 7-year cycle, it's not the best for money, even though it's a snake. Probably be worse if it wasn't a snake year, but it's not the best for money. You might have injured yourself. You're more of a loner, but you gain a lot of knowledge. That's what 7 years. So right after your birthday hits, that's when you fucking go hard. Still got 5 months in the snake year after your birthday hits. So you have that 8-year cycle and a snake. Go hard. Who's next?
10/24/1989.
Another snake, 10/24, but we got a 7 snake now.
Yeah.
So here's the thing with 7 snakes. You're smarter than 99% of people, not 99, 95% of people. 7s is the number of the genius. Snakes is the sign of wisdom. So that's the thing about snakes. They're extremely wise. So with you have to work smarter, not harder in life. You're not built for manual labor, pimp. That ain't you. You're built for computer work, internet work, your work behind the scenes, being an agent, being a mover and shaker from behind the scenes. Second, you're good with real estate. Anyone born on the 6th, 15th, 24th is going to be really good in the real estate. They'll be very lucky in real estate. That's what you should do. Flip houses. And lastly, even though you're a loner at heart, if you want to be happy, you got to have a family. Because you're born on the 24th, and the only way people born on the 6th, 15th, 24th are going to be happy is they have a fucking family. So it is what it is. Who's next? Are we done?
Raymond. So I see you donated, but you only donated 9, and it's 98 plus for a Gary reading. So sorry, buddy.
It's all good.
We're good. We're good.
We're all good.
Should we do it?
What's his birthday?
6/17. 19.
6/17. That's funny.
Yeah.
Massachusetts area code. I used to call people 617s. Figure out what it means. What year? 79?
78.
78. Horse. Well, listen, I'm not going to go in hard with you, but next year's a horse year. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing.
Another 8.
Anyways, listen, guys. We got 500 people in here, but only 172 likes. I need more. Keep pushing that thing because that's how this algorithm works. And I promise I'll keep entertaining you guys. That's how the symbiotic relationship works. You push a button to symbolize your approval. The algorithm goes up, and that keeps me happy. So I keep tap dancing for you people out here. I'm basically tap dancing for these people.
Oh, there's more. I just had to go over.
Keep going.
Okay, so sorry, phone shaking. 2/7/1996.
2/7/1996. That's
he's got a girl. Her birthday is 8/26/1997.
8/26/1997. So we have a 96 and a 97.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Ox and rat.
Yep.
The only soulmate combination in all of Chinese astrology. No matter what they tell you, the rooster and dragon are not soulmates. The monkey and snake are not soulmates. Ask Kanye West how his fucking monkey relationship worked out. Ask Tom Brady how his relationship. That's a monkey snake so-called soulmate. Doesn't work. The only real soulmate is rat and ox. I can prove this. Israel founded 1948, the year of the rat. Mossad, who protects him above all else. Probably the most elite, not the biggest, but most elite spy agency in the world. Founded 1949, year of the ox. The ox protects the rat. That's how it always is. That's a good relationship. I like it.
Speaking of soulmates, you can get a soulmate reading. The link is pinned.
There you go. See, my man over here, he definitely knows how to sell, man. That's the attitude you guys have to have. So, let me give me those birthdays again.
So, the guy was born 2/7/1996, and the girl is born 8/26/1997.
Okay, let me get the phone. Okay, so here's what it comes down to you. And I'm going to speak specifically to the lady. You have to give this guy a space. Just have to. 7s like to be in their own bubble. 7s like to be like by themselves. And if someone born with 7 energy is a loner, that's not something strange. There's not something wrong with them. That's how they are. And people with 7 energy can be considered, quote unquote, cold-hearted sometimes. It is what it is. Now, for you, 7, what you need to understand about her is she definitely needs a bag in her life. She's born on the 26th, and, she has that 8 month. And she's born in 1997. That's 888. So, she's definitely wants to find her things in life. There's no doubt about it. But she's also a 6, which means she needs a family. So if you want to keep her sane, pop some kids into her. And for you, my friend, you need peace and quiet. That way you can do the best you can. Now, here's the thing. You love to travel. And you're going to travel a lot in life. So you have to understand, honey, if you're going to marry him, he's going to be a loner. And that emotional support that you want is not going to be there. I'm keeping it real. It might be there at this moment, but it's not going to continue to be there because 7s are kind of aloof when it comes to this type of stuff. It is what it is. Anyways, where do I keep going next?
Okay, so the next one is, it's just this one, but that's not.
Okay.
That's Canada money or something.
Canada.
$20 in
Canada. Listen, you're the 51st state. All right? I want to make this clear about Canadians. Donald Trump's going to crush your economy. He's absolutely going to crush your economy. And here's the thing. You might be saying, yo, we're going to raise tariffs back on America. America can handle your tariffs. Canada can't handle ours. And here's what's happening. Shopify is moving from Ontario to America already.
Oh, wow.
Half the richest Canadian companies are moving to America.
That's crazy.
That is Donald Trump. You might think he's losing. He's actually winning. He's playing 3D chess over here. He really is. And that is why I told. And again, I'm not happy with everything he does. There's some things he did on March 8th I wasn't too happy with. I'll leave it at that. But he's the best president in my lifetime. And I got to tell you guys, this is exactly what you need. This is exactly what you need right now. Canada, it would be very smart of you to drop this silly tariff nonsense you guys are doing, this retaliatory stuff, because it's like trying to hit a tank with a bow and arrow. It's like, what are you guys actually going to do? Just piss them off? You guys need to join an economic union with America. You guys need to adopt to the American dollar and get rid of your Canadian dollar. That's all we really want. It is what it is. That's all we really want. Anyways, let's move on. All right, I live in Texas, 4/19/1989. Well, you live in the right state because you're a snake and you're living in a snake state. So you're doing exactly what you should be doing. Outstanding, bro. I'm a snake. I live in Texas. I mean, sorry, I live in Florida. I should live in Texas at least one time in my life for at least a month. I'm sure as hell not going to live in Austin because that's a pig city. Whew, hell no. But you got big cities in Florida too, Fort Lauderdale. So Ventura, it is what it is. Yeah. So anyways, you're a traveler. You're going to be the type of guy who is always going to be on the go. You're a born leader. You're born in the 19th. Might have had some health issues when you were younger, but they should have faded away. You definitely had your share of ladies. I'll just leave it at that. You guys in the chat can figure out what that means. When I look at you, you're a person who learns very quickly. When I look at you, you're a person who has to be aggressive to actually make it in life. And here's the thing. You're a snake in the snake year. Kick ass. Now, your new year cycle starts when your birthday hits. So basically about 6 weeks. So if you want to take full advantage of this year cycle, travel. If you travel, things will fall into place. As silly as that might sound to people who don't understand numerology, in a 5-year cycle, you're supposed to travel. So if you're doing what you're supposed to according to the system, good things will happen. So trust me on that. Also, if you don't want to have a kid, extra tight, brother. Yeah. I'm doing the best I can with YouTube, man. It is what it is.
So if you want to know what the best state for you, does the Q app tell you that?
The Q app tells you everything.
That's
go to Q. Yep. Q app tells, and if you want to know when a clothing brand was founded, if you want to know when a car was founded, if you want to know the best places to have I did it. If you know the best place to have a wedding or live, the Q app will tell you all. All right, 3/11/2001, Mayo, California, San Diego. You're living in the right place. San Diego's an Ox City. And if I did not live in Miami, San Diego would probably be one of my favorite places to live. Man, hold on, bro.
Oh, I'm trying to get rid of it. Sorry.
Damn. Currently an Uber driver, 6-7 days a week. What's the big move for? Okay, I see. You're about to be in the 5-year. Any advice? By the way, 22. I had to work up. Yep, I get it. So, you're born on the 11th, and you're also an 8 life path. So for me, whenever I see people who have 8 energy, I always tell them to be in finance. I always tell them to be in finance because that is the best way to maximize that 8 energy. Shorting Tesla could have been something you could have done. When it comes down to it, you're supposed to travel, so being an Uber driver is not a bad thing. You're supposed to be doing things of that nature. You're supposed to be on the go. But I've seen a lot of people with your birthdays be pilots, quite frankly. I think that's a great job for someone who has 11 energy and is a 5, to be a freaking pilot. You're very charismatic, and quite frankly, the older you get, the more charismatic you're going to get. But you got to control your emotions. Don't let your emotions control you. If you don't let your emotions control you, and you can control your that snake in you that is going to be really trying to bang every girl you find, if you can control that, you'll be okay in life. If you can't, you're going to have a whole bunch of kids with a whole bunch of different baby mamas, and then you're going to be struggling to pay that off the rest of your life. So I encourage you to get into finance at some point, because that would be the best for you to make money. And that's my opinion. All right, they're keeping coming in. Or at this point, they're not going to stop at
That's
this
the
point.
wrong.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's the right way.
Okay, 3/2, 1989. Emily. So look, her name starts with the E. E
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
fifth letter. She's a 5 life path. I can't see her picture pretty well, but I see someone who looks somewhat attractive. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So here's the thing. Not only are you a 5 life path, not only are you a 5 life path, and fives are the best looking, okay? But you're also born on the second, and women who are born on the second have that body, that hourglass body. So most people consider 5 life path women attractive. This might be, a little bit cruel, but it is what it is. I've seen women who are overweight. People call them fat, and they're like, "Oh, they still kind of look good." That's because they're 5 life paths. So I'm not calling you that in any way, but I'm just trying to make that example. So for you, beauty is that's basically your gift, beauty and wisdom, and the wisdom comes from you being born in the snake year. So when I look at you, a yoga instructor, something to do with health, you should be a health nut. My wife's a 5. Fives are extremely health conscious. First vowel in health is E. E is the fifth letter. You're highly sexual, but you're also very intuitive. For you to maximize the most out of this year, you should probably be by water. I always encourage Pisces to be by water because it helps their intuitive abilities. Now, Pisces can be sensitive. It is what it is. Um, the best way for you to overcome your sensitivity is probably not to have your hair too long. The longer a person's hair is, the more emotional they are. That's why they always told guys to cut their hair when they were young. That's why they cut your hair as soon as you go into the military, especially if you're a guy. So it is what it is. You're going to start doing a lot of traveling, even though you're a 5. You're about to enter a 5-year cycle, so you're going to travel a lot. But I'm going to be very blunt with you. If you don't want a child, you know what that means. And women who are 5 life paths are extremely fertile in 5-year cycles. Ask my wife. It is what it is, and I hope that helped you out. But you're a snake. Do what you need to do in the snake year. All right, my partner, January 2nd, 1979, female. Okay, she is a horse and an 11 life path. Oh, I'm sorry. My partner, female born. My partner born 1/2/1979, female born 8. What the hell is this even?
My partner, born 1/2/1979,
Okay.
is a female born.
Where's the is?
Oh, I just said.
I don't see it is. Oh, unless that's what you meant to say.
Wait.
Is female born. I don't understand what this means.
Okay, so I think she's born 1/2/1979, and he's born. And he's born.
Are you sure that's what it says? Because that's not what I'm.
Wait. Okay, my partner is 1/2/1979. This is a female.
Female.
This is a female.
Okay.
So look at the name, Coriana. So the person donating is a female born.
Yeah. Okay. I understand English is not your first language, but you gotta do that a little bit better, articulate a little bit better. So okay, so she's born in the second, same type of thing as the woman before, an extremely sexy body because that's how women who have that type of energy are. They have that hourglass figure, but women born in the second can be so sensitive. You say the wrong thing to them, they're gonna remember for a long, long time. It is what it is. Um, very, very emotional. Yeah, women who are 11s have that athletic body to begin with, and this one's born in the second, so she got that femininity. Usually Capricorn women are attractive, but this one is.
Right.
Now let's see. The man is probably born 8/22/1979, so we have another 11. So we have 11 horse and 11 goat. So the horse is going to be definitely more stubborn. It is what it is. What job should my man and what job should I be doing? What country suits us? We have 2 boys. What country suits you? You're a horse. So you definitely want to stay away from Israel, which is a rat nation. Um, Look on Q app what horse nations.
I think he mixed them up.
Oh, dude.
Because look, this one's the man, and then she's the female born. 8/22.
Why do you say my partner born?
Yeah, because she's
I don't
the
get that.
female and the partner is the man born
Okay.
1/2. She
People
messed up.
have to
You
get
have to
better
be
with this.
more concise.
Okay, you guys are both 11s. You guys are both very emotional. You guys are both very charismatic. But the one who's born on the 22nd is a much older soul.
And then
It is
this
what it
kids,
is.
I don't know. She asked about her
Kids 2012 9 life path. Make sure he has the good influences around them, because people who have that 9 energy can have addictive personalities. And 12 4 2015. So we have a goat, and we have a 6 life path born in the 4th. This person born in the 4th would do best in America. Anyone born in the 4th would do best in America, because America is founded on the 4th, especially in the states of New Jersey, which is a goat state. So would the 79 goat, but the person who's born in uh, early 79, which is a horse year, if they're in America, they do best in California, which is a dog state. We find any horses? No? All right, never mind.
Sorry.
It is what it is.
Sorry,
It is what it is. Yeah, this person needs to get much better with their articulation.
For sure.
All
That
right.
makes sense at all.
Male. January 12th, 2000. See how that works? January 12th, 2000 male. I know exactly what I'm talking about now. So, okay, we have a 5 life path man currently living in Alabama. Well, good luck to you. Alabama, sweet home out. You guys don't pay me for my singing, I know. And then we have mom is 7/7 1969. Well, she might be born in 1969, but she don't look it. She had 3 life path. 3s do not look their age. They really do. And I might look my age, but guess what? I still need more likes. All right? Let's get the likes up. I appreciate that. If you're enjoying this content, that actually helps the algorithm. Much appreciated. So we have a 5 life path and a 3. 3s and 5s are a good match, and that's why you're probably asking me about your mother, because you and your mother get along because you're 3s and 5s. Your mother is also very smart. And again, I told you guys this many times. One of the things that got me into numerology is, I never really, respected women's intelligence too much. But then I started noticing that women born on the 7th, 16th, 25th, 1 and 6 is 7, 2 and 5 is 7, were extremely smart. And that's what basically got me to understand that numerology and astrology actually supersedes gender. Once I saw that, I was like, yo, this is some real stuff right there. Going to you, my friend, you're an honorable young man, but you're also born in the year of the cat, and you and your mom are enemy signs. So this is a great example of how numerology supersedes astrology. You're enemy signs, but the numbers get along, so it's not going to be the same type of enemy sign relationship. It is what it is.
I have a good question. So
you didn't pay me.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So you gotta be quiet.
Okay.
All right. 4/22/1982. Well, you're out your enemy year. You're out your enemy year. 2024 sucked, like it did for most dogs. But for you, now the enemy year is over. You got to look forward to 2026, which is your horse year. You're a dog, and that's when dogs fucking come up in horse years. So looking at you, sir, you're a 8 life path. No, sorry, you're a 1 life path. So you got to watch that bottle. People who are 1s and dogs should not drink a lot of alcoholics. I'm not calling you alcoholics, sir. I'm just saying that's what you're susceptible to. So you should always be very, very careful with that type of stuff. When it comes down to you, I think you got your bag. I think you're going to be a rich man as you get older and older. The richer you're going to get, and I also think that you should have a big family. And if you don't have a big family, you're going to have a lot of responsibility and people you have to basically guide and manage. That's your life. Your main key is you are old soul, but you're the main key for you, my friend. You build up other people. You're so good at building up other people. That's what you're here for. That's what all 22s are here for. They're here to build up others. Anyways, I think we did this enough.
Did you miss any?
No, I didn't miss anything.
All right, guys. Don't forget to get a Soulmate reading. Don't forget to get a lucky ebook reading.
And if you want to join GG33, Google WOP, WHOP, and GG33. You can join GG33 Silver and Bronze ASAP. Watch the video classes right away. All you got to do is join. If you want to join Gold, well, you got to do a lot more than that. You can contact me directly for that one. That's not easy to get into. Anyways, This has been a GG33 production. One more thing. Ah.
Is it the X? Okay, guys. Bye. Is it gone?